Today we bring you the 2024 forecast for the horse Chinese zodiac sign. Let's dive into understanding this energetic and intelligent sign. Today, we're not just unveiling their positive and negative personality traits, but also predicting the year 2024. In terms wealth and love, if your birth year falls in 1930, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, or 2014, you belong to this vivacious sign. Horses are known for their energy, intelligence, and extroverted personality. They are representative of travel, competition, and triumph. These swift beings are adventurous, fervent yet inconsistent. Their characteristics provide a unique mix of virtues and flaws. So without further ado, let's gallop straight into the specific traits of the horse zodiac sign. Horses are known for their vibrant energy and charisma. Let's explore in detail. First off, let's talk about their infectious energy. You know the type. Those who are always up for an adventure and ready to explore new territories. That's a horse person for you. They thrive on spontaneity and their zest for life is truly contagious. Their second positive trait is their fiercely independent spirit. Horse individuals are the embodiment of self-reliance. No task is too daunting for them to tackle on their own. Remember that colleague who single-handedly managed a major project while the rest of you were scrambling to meet deadlines? Yep, likely a horse. They have an innate ability to handle tasks independently, and they're not ones to shy away from challenges. Third, on our positive list, is their warm-hearted nature. Horses are known for their generosity and willingness to lend a helping hand. You can always count on a horse person when you're in a tight spot. The friend who is always there to listen when you're going through a tough time. That's the warmth and kindness of a horse person. Moving on to the fourth positive trait, we have their intelligence. Horses are sharp, quick-witted, and possess an uncanny problem-solving ability. They have a knack for finding solutions to complex problems with ease. Think of that classmate who always aced the most challenging math problems, or the colleague who effortlessly solves technical issues. That's the intelligence of a horse person at play. The fifth positive trait is their friendly demeanor. Horses are sociable creatures, and they love being around people. They have a knack for making friends wherever they go. Picture that person at parties who seems to know everyone and has a kind word for all. That's a horse person, effortlessly making connections and spreading positivity. But it's not all sunshine and roses. Like all of us, our horse friends have their challenges. While horses are charming, they do have their fair share of flaws. Let's kick things off by discussing the first negative trait of the horse Chinese zodiac sign: impatience. Have you ever noticed how a person born under the horse zodiac sign seems to have this constant need for speed? It's as if they're always in a race against time, unable to wait or slow down. Picture your horse friend at the checkout line, toe-tapping and sighing with every passing second. Their need for instant gratification can make them seem impatient, and it's a trait that can sometimes ruffle feathers. Moving on, let's discuss the second trait: inconsistency. Horses are known to have fluctuating moods that can be as changeable as the weather. One moment, they're basking in the sunshine of happiness, and the next, they're drenched in the downpour of melancholy. It's like having a friend who's always on a roller coaster ride, and you're unknowingly strapped in for the journey. It can be quite an adventure, but it can also be exhausting for those around them. Next up is the third negative trait: egoism. Horses can sometimes come off as self-centered, often putting their needs and wants before others. Think about that horse friend who always insists on picking the restaurant or the movie, firmly believing their choice is the best. This trait can create tension in relationships, as it may come off as disregard for others' preferences or feelings. Now let's talk about the fourth trait: rebelliousness. Horses are independent spirits who dislike being bound by rules or restrictions. They're like the wild stallions of the zodiac, always seeking freedom and adventure. Remember that horse friend who ditched the traditional career path to follow their passion regardless of the risk? That's the rebellious nature of the horse sign, a trait that can be both admirable and problematic. Finally, let's discuss the fifth negative trait: being overly talkative. Horses love to chat and can go on for hours if you let them. They're like the live radio that never runs out of content, always ready with a story or an opinion. Picture that horse friend who can turn a simple "how are you" into a full-blown conversation. While their chattiness can be entertaining, it can also be overwhelming for those who prefer peace and quiet. Now that we know the strengths and weaknesses of our horse friends, let's move on to their 2024 forecast. When it comes to wealth, horses will have to be careful in 2024. Now don't let that statement make you nervous. It's all about understanding the rhythm of the year and making smart choices. The wealth forecast for the horse in 2024 indicates a time of moderate financial highs and a few low points. While you may not be galloping towards a gold mine, you certainly won't be trotting towards bankruptcy either. It's more of a steady trot towards financial stability. But, as they say, fortune favors the brave. And horses are known for their courage, so don't be afraid to explore new investment opportunities. They might just be the break you need to elevate your financial status. Just remember, every risk should be calculated. Let's take a hypothetical situation. Imagine you're offered an investment opportunity in a promising tech startup. It's tempting, right? But remember, the tech industry is as volatile as a wild stallion. So, do your research, consult experts, and make sure you're not putting all your eggs, or in this case, your money, in one basket. On the other hand, the year 2024 also encourages saving for the horse. Think of your savings as a stable. The more you add to it, the stronger and more secure it becomes. But don't just let your money sit there. Make it work for you. Consider putting it in high-interest savings accounts or investing in bonds or mutual funds. And let's not forget about budgeting. It's like a roadmap guiding you towards your financial goals. Budgeting helps you prioritize your spending and keeps you from straying off the path. Using a budgeting app, for instance, can help you track your expenses and save more effectively. So horses, while 2024 may not promise a jackpot, it does offer opportunities for financial growth. With careful planning, calculated risks, and wise saving, you can gallop towards a year of financial stability and growth. And finally, let's talk about love. For the horse, 2024 will be a year of romance and relationships. Now this doesn't mean you'll be galloping through a field of roses, but it does suggest that love is on the horizon. Let's dive into the details. The horse, in 2024, will find themselves surrounded by potential partners, like bees to a blossoming flower. But remember, not every bee is a honeybee, and not every flower turns into a fruit. So while the prospects are high, it's essential to choose wisely. Now let's talk about conflicts. Yes, every garden has its weeds, and relationships are no different. There may be disagreements or misunderstandings. But remember, a horse is known for its strength and endurance. Use these qualities to navigate through the tough times. Communication is key in any relationship. If you're a horse, you're naturally sociable, so use this to your advantage. Talk through your problems, share your dreams, let your partner into your world. Like a good equestrian, guide your relationship with gentle reins. Understanding is another crucial aspect of maintaining healthy relationships. Try to understand your partner's perspective, their feelings, their needs. Remember, a relationship is like a tandem bike ride. It only works when both riders pedal together. Let's take an example. Suppose you're a horse, and you're dating a dragon. Dragons are known for their fiery nature, while horses are more calm and steady. Now these differences can either cause conflicts or make your relationship more vibrant. It all comes down to how well you communicate and understand each other. Also, don't forget about self-love. Taking care of your own emotional health is equally important. So make sure you're not neglecting your needs while trying to cater to your partners. So that's what 2024 has in store for our horse friends. Remember, these are just predictions, and your life is what you make of it. So gear up for the journey, keep your saddle tight, and gallop towards a year filled with love and joy.